welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you're new here, hey, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing if you want to see more diamond painting content from me. And if you're back, welcome back. Today I'm here with a post review of one of my most recently completed projects. And this is from a company that I hadn't had the chance to try out yet. And this kit was available when they launched earlier this summer, and I thought it would be so perfect for drills and chills. So let me go ahead and reveal. This is the absolutely adorable Time to Witch. This is from the company Oraloa'S, which, like I said, is a relatively new company to the diamond painting community. They have entirely legally licensed artwork, which, you know, is super important to me. This kit is licensed from the artist Vayunette, and they have lots of other really, really beautiful pieces from this particular artist. This kit is 30 by 40 centimeters and has 35 colors, and I chose to get it in square drills. Now, I want to make sure that I tell you guys right up front that I have been chatting with Oraloa'S just a bit. I had sent them some feedback, and they did let me know that they have made some changes to their kits since I purchased this one, which, as I mentioned, this was at launch, like when their shop first opened. So please take this with a grain of salt, that if you're to order this kit for yourself now, there may be some changes. So this in particular, the biggest change is that this kit, these square drills, are acrylic drills. And there were a couple of quality issues that I ran into with some of the colors. I'll be sure to show those to you here in just a bit. But when I did ask Oraloa'S about that, they did say that they are in the process of transitioning to resin drills. So that's a good thing, you guys. Speaking of drills, this particular kit came with 6 AB drills. Now, there was one hiccup where, so 2 of the AB colors, there's 2 AB colors in the cat's nose, and one of these colors, they accidentally sent regular red drills instead of the AB red drills. It wasn't a big deal to me because I happen to have a stash of AB drills, and so I just raided that and pulled out some of the red AB drills that I had because I literally needed like 4 and just placed those. Look at how adorable this is. Oh my goodness. So the drills are quite sparkly. It doesn't hurt that, like I said, not only are there 6 AB drills in this kit, but I feel like probably a third of this kit is AB drills, in particular because let's take a closer look at the moon. Do you see that extra shimmer? This moon is nearly entirely white AB drills. Now, if you're newer to diamond painting and aren't sure what I mean when I say AB, AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and that just is referring to a special coating that's been placed on the drill to make it sparkle even more than a regular diamond, and it tends to reflect some other colors. Like these ABs are reflecting like a little bit of just really iridescence, like pinks, yellows, a little bit of blues even maybe. And AB drills will also pick up some of the colors of the drills around them. If you take a look at this and see this extra sparkle that's happening here on either side, these are beautiful purple AB drills. There are also some AB drills placed in each of the bulbs on this plant, and I think it looks just really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Now, let me talk through some other things that I really liked about this kit, and then some other just sort of thoughts that I have as well. So overall, just some of the basics. I'm talking about things like the canvas itself, the drill field, the glue, which it is poured glue. It was a nice quality poured glue. Those basics, the canvas, the legibility, the clarity of the drill field itself, the glue, those all were great. You know, those were really solid, and it's nice when those sorts of things are not a problem. I thought that a lot of the color choices were really dreamy and relatively close to the original artwork. Speaking of the original artwork, let me go ahead. I'm going to shift this to the side and I want to pop up the original artwork for you guys to take a look at so that you can see kind of how it compares. So here's the original artwork. And I really do think that Oralo'a did a nice job. Again, this art is from the artist Vayonette. Now, one of the other things, of course, I liked about this company is that all of their artwork is licensed. I'm loving that so many companies are moving in that direction and that we're having more and more options pop up. Oralo'a has a huge selection of licensed artwork right now. And so if you haven't had the chance to go and take a look yet, I would definitely encourage you to do so. I do have a couple of friends that are affiliates, in particular, just one that I know of actually. Bev over at Bev B Diamond Paints is an affiliate for Oralo'a. She's worked on a few different kits and unboxed a few different kits from them. So I would encourage you to go and take a look at what she has shared on her YouTube channel. And in those videos, she will have shared a discount code that's available to you where you can save a little bit of money when you order from Oralo'a. I'll link that below in the description. Please take a look. I will also say that I had a positive experience with Oraloa'S customer service when I reached out to them with my feedback and my concerns about the drill quality in particular. And while they shared that yes, they're working on transitioning to new drills and whatnot, they also did offer to send me a new kit to kind of try out one with some of the changes they've made. So I'll be sure to keep you guys posted on that. But I appreciate that they were willing to take my feedback into consideration and that they did offer that. I thought that was very nice of them. I have a few other kits already in my stash from them that I've purchased. So once I get the chance to work on those, of course, I'll keep you posted with that as well. So I've already touched on a little bit, one of the main things that I was a little meh on about this kit, and I want to just take a minute to share about a couple other things as well. And I understand completely that this is a new company, and of course with that sort of thing is going to come growing pains, but this is just me wanting to be completely transparent with you as far as what my personal experience has been. So in particular, I have talked a lot about the drill quality. The lighter colors were the main culprits, and like in particular, so like this light blue, this is gonna be a little tricky to see. I'm gonna try to show you up close here and on this dark tray so you can see that contrast. So take a look and you can see at various places throughout here how there are so many drills that have tabs sticking off the side or the top or the bottom. And you can see in places where they're sticking off the side and there are drills next to it that inherently those drills are not sitting flush against one another. This is a tendency with acrylic drills in particular, I believe, and the reason that it's so problematic is with square drills that are sitting, like look at how close and tight and snug these drills are sitting. And if I place drills here, like you can actually see one or two in the middle that have tiny tabs that I didn't pick around. I probably was just in a rush, but when they sit that snugly together, if I were to try to place more than a drill or two that had a tab on it, they're not going to sit flush, and by pushing against each other, they're going to run out of space and the drills are going to pop, and that is just not a fun time. So It was tricky. It made for a little bit of a tedious diamond painting experience when there were multiple colors that I was running into this with. Like I said, my understanding is that this is really more of a tendency with acrylic drills in particular, and that resin drills, which again, Oralo'a has said that they're transitioning to, don't usually have this problem. But otherwise, the AB drills and most of the colors, seemed to be better quality in that sense. But the colors that did have that problem were just like super frustrating to work with. So, but that's that on drill quality. I did have drills left over in every color. So here are the colors. Maybe ran a little low on a couple, but I have lots of these white ABs left over that I can save. Now, a couple other things I just wanted to mention. I wasn't totally sure about some of the rendering and color choices in this one. Kind of minor details, but in the original artwork, you can see the cat's mouth and its whiskers are more defined. But in their color choices, where even though the mouth, I believe, is a different color, it's so close to the cat's body color that you can't tell that it's there at all. And I also feel like the whiskers really get lost. The other thing I want to mention is that while I ordered this at launch, and which I think was end of June, mid-June, they had listed on their website a specified turnaround time. I think it was 6 to 8 weeks maybe when they launched. 4 to 6, 6 to 8, whatever it was. I was expecting it's going to take a while. It's completely fine. I don't have a problem with that. The kicker for me though was that I had reached like the longest end of that window. I ordered this along with 2 other kits, and I was past by at least a week or two the end of that window. Like if the window was 6 to 8 weeks, I was at like 10 weeks at that point, or if it was 4 to 6, I was at like 7 or 8 weeks at that point. And I didn't have a shipping notification, and I hadn't heard a word from Oralo'a. So I had chatted with a friend about it, and she had reached out to them because she had already been talking with them. And, they responded to her, and I believe messaged me as well, and let me know like, oh, it's because there's a holdup with some of our square drill kits. And so my other 2 kits were ready to go, but they were holding them until this one was ready. In and of itself, I don't have a problem with that. What I really, really appreciate from companies, though, is when they just communicate with me. I have all of the patience in the world to give if you just let me know what's going on. And so I just would have appreciated a heads up from them, like if they knew that they were having like all around delays with their square drill kits, maybe just send out a mass email, or just an email to the people that had ordered them, just so we know what to expect. And then, like I said, I'm more than happy to be patient. It's not a problem. Just communicate. That's all. Again, I could chalk a lot of that up to growing pains with the company, but again, it's just me wanting to be fully transparent with you about what my experience was and let you know that. So overall, would I recommend purchasing from Oralo'a? I'm going to say yes. I think that this was overall a really good experience for a company that is brand new. They got a lot of things really right, and they seem to be receptive to feedback. They're also trying some newer things, like we're seeing them use tons of ABs. A lot of their kits, this one obviously is not one of them, but a lot of their kits are actually quite a bit on the larger side. Like I'm talking 60 by 80 or even like 70 by 100 and something. They have some really, really large kits in there. I'd be curious to see if they might offer a variety of sizes at some point, because I have a hard time adding really large kits to my stash. But yeah, I would just be interested to see if they could add a little bit more in the way of a little bit smaller kits. I'm super curious to see if they make the change to resin drills, kind of what that would look like. It'd be interesting to do a comparison with this one. Along with that, I do want to note, when you go on the website, there should be an option to change the language between English and French. I think it might default to French even. And then you should be able to also change the currency to US dollars from, I think, Canadian. And I did find that their kits were a bit on the pricier side, probably because many of them are very large. So in that case, I'm definitely going to recommend checking out one of the affiliates and using an affiliate discount code to save a bit of money. Again, I'm going to link to my friend Bev B Diamond Paints, her channel and some of her videos on Oralo'a kits below, so you can check those out. And I know she has a discount code. And I think that they also sometimes send out discount codes in their marketing emails, so you could take a look there as well. But yeah, overall, you guys, I'm going to say go and take a look at Oraloa'S website, see if any artwork is catching your eye, and maybe give them a try and see if it's your style. A lot of this sort of thing is just going to be your personal taste. Like, do they have artwork that is appealing to you? Do the things that they do well, are those the things that are important to you as a company, in diamond paintings? And are the things that they're still working to improve maybe deal breakers for you? So I hope this video was helpful and maybe giving you some insight into that. But let me know, of course, if you have any questions whatsoever below. I'd be happy to help. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, could you please give it a thumbs up before you head out? I'd super appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed, like I said, you're welcome to subscribe for more diamond painting content like this, post reviews, tutorials, unboxings, the whole thing. Anyway, thanks again for watching, my friends. I hope you have a really wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.